All right. So today we're doing Administrative Basics 5. This is Brooks Davis here again. So just to get started, a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to try and keep this at 45 minutes. Please submit your questions using the GoToMeeting question panel. And then once again, we'll have this video posted as soon as it is available. And you can find that at the top when you log into DoubleKnot under the training videos section. On today's agenda, we have creating and managing gift cards, using SalesStation for event check-in, payments, and donations, and then lastly, using SalesStation in the back office. So with that, we'll get started. We're going to start today looking at creating and managing gift cards within DoubleKnot. So I'm in my test environment here. And the first step, if these gift cards or gift certificates are something that you're interested in using, you'll need to reach out to support@doubleknot.com and we can get this enabled for your organization. So if you could just let us know what organization you're with, we can definitely get this going for you. So once it's been enabled within DoubleKnot, the first step sort of is to create the product to be sold as a gift card. So if I go under store management, the first piece of this is actually creating the supplier, and the supplier is going to be what lets us know that this is an actual gift card and we need to issue a number for that gift card. So if I go under manage suppliers, I went ahead and created this one called DK gift cards. But if you were creating this from scratch, you'd click add supplier and then OK. But since it's already here, I'm going to click modify. And so here you'll want to give it a name, something that you'll remember. So when you're actually creating your product, you can select that supplier. And then as for like email address, things like that, this isn't really important information. I would definitely say to put your email address and information about your organization in terms of phone number, address, city, state, postal, and country. The most important piece here is this supplier type. So if you click this, you'll notice there's a couple different options. You're going to want to select DoubleKnot gift card. And then we're going to add this supplier. I'm going to click done. If you don't have any product set up, one of the important pieces when going to set up products is you have to have at least one category defined. But most likely, even if you do, you'll want to create a new category called gift cards. So if I go to manage categories here, you can add a category and click OK. I went ahead and created one called gift cards. So if I modify this, you can see what that looks like. So what we'll need is a description. So what's the name of the category? And then put an effective date, something, starting in the past, and then you could even have this go out way into the future. And click modify. Next, you can actually start to build out the discount or the gift card offerings. So if I go to manage products, I went ahead and created this. In your scenario, you'd want to click new product here. But if I come down to the bottom, I have this one created called $25 gift card. So here we'll want to give it a name in the description field. Details here, I just copied what I put in the description, but you can definitely elaborate on this gift card. We'll want to put a price, and this is how much that gift card is sold for, and in turn, how much it's worth. So when they purchase this for $25, now they have a gift card available at your organization for $25. So we'll want to fill out this field. We'll want to fill out the current stock field, putting in a high number in there. One thing to note here, if you go too high, if you put something like 99 billion, the system's probably going to kick an error back to you. So if you get an error, chances are it is that stock, but definitely let us know at DoubleKnot if you receive that and you have any questions. Next, so supplier. So this is where we're going to want to go and select that supplier that we've recently built. Category. So here we can select that gift card category that we also just built. You can change the maximum order quantity here. If you're selling these online, you can set this at a higher number so they can purchase more than one $25 gift card or whatever amount of the gift card is going to be. We want it to be set to active. And then another thing here, product account. So when someone purchases one of these gift cards, what GL account should that money flow to? So you'd want to pick from here and choose one of your GL accounts. Depending on if you have sales tax enabled for your organization set up, if this is not a taxable item, you'll definitely want to select no here. And then for shippable, again, we'll want to set this to no. After that, we can click update. And now we have this gift card product that can be sold. So based on what we enabled in the background, on the Double Knot side, on the back end, and this product, you could now sell this gift card. There's one more step, and if you tuned into a previous webinar where we looked at creating those donor letters, it's going to be very similar to that. So if you want to create one of these, you'll have to reach out to Double Knot as well to get that template management permission. But essentially what we do, and we can send you over this generic example here, but this is what's actually going to be attached to their receipt, giving them things like their gift card number. So when they go online and want to pay with that, they have that number. And this template also shows them, how to pay with this item. So I have this built. It's a mail merge template in a Word document. And so what you'll want to do to actually add that is go to the feature list, go down to template management, and you'll click new template. But if I just edit this one that's here, you'll want to give it a name. This is the name that's going to show up on their receipt for this. Under template type, you'll want to select gift cards. And then share template, whether it's this organization only or you can share it across all of your organizations. And then you'll want to upload that file. So once you upload that file, the next piece is assign this template to items. So when you select this, if I remove this, what we'll want to do is select that product or products that we have created and add it to the assigned gift card. So essentially what this does is, this means when someone purchases this product here, the $25 gift card, give it this template. So attach this template to the receipt. Once I click done there, the last step is actually mapping the template fields here. And this is where we go and we take the different fields in our mail merge document and we say what Double Knot fields should this go to. So purchaser address, purchaser city, purchaser state. And then the last step is to save that. So now, depending on how many different gift card options you have and whether or not you want to sell these online, if you're just selling them through a store, there's going to be different ways that you can link to these items. If you're selling just one gift card option, you can go into the product here and you'll notice at the top, there's going to be a URL. So you could post this on a page on your website. Pull this up. I'm going to pull this up in a different browser. If I paste this in, it's going to pull up a page with the branding and the gift card. So here's going to be the name of the gift card. And then this is going to be the description. So I duplicated that first field into the second field when I created this product. But if you were to do it differently, that description field or details field is going to be filled out here. I can add one of these items to my cart. Check out. It's going to prompt me if you do have that cart donation set up. It will prompt for that donation here. I'm going to say no thanks. And then we're going to choose our payment method. So we're going to use this Visa account that's in here. And then fill out our purchase information and click make payment. So if I click done and I go, since this is a test environment, it's not showing the exact same receipt, but if we go back to our admin account and we look at our, if we go to store management here, we can click list and search orders and we'll see those orders that were purchased. If I click details here, I can click on this $25 hyperlink right here and then go see the receipt that they were sent. And so on that receipt, I'll notice here's that $25 gift card template. And if I download that, it's going to pop up that PDF with the mail merge. So it'll have my card number here, the date of purchase, the amount, and then of course my information at the top. So now whenever I go to purchase something from the ranch, I can use this gift card instead of paying with a credit card. So let's look at how that works. So whether you're using SalesStation or if they're making this purchase online, when it's through SalesStation, I'll pull this over here so I can actually use this gift card. If we go to SalesStation and we're in the cash register, and let's say we're selling this water bottle, and I click charge, you'll want to click other payment methods. And now there's this gift card feature here. If you click gift cards, you can then enter in that certificate number. And click charge. So that just took the payment there for that water bottle. If we go look at maybe an event or something that we are going to register online and use our gift certificate, let's do the Day Camp 2020. So I'm just going to do this registration really quickly. 2 adults. So if an end user was going to use their gift card online, when they check out, they're going to want to be sure to select this gift card payment option here, and this is where they can enter that number. And again, we do show these steps here in this default template. So one question I just got was, can gift cards be used to pay for memberships? Yes, they can. What are the pros and cons between using that and the gift membership option? So the difference here is if you choose this as a gift membership, that is just purchasing a membership. If you sold this $25 gift card, there's no restrictions on what they can purchase within the system. So they could use it on a membership, or they could use it on an event registration or other products within your system. So a little bit more on these gift cards. If you go to financial accounts, once gift cards are set up, you'll notice this second tab here under financial accounts called gift cards. In the first option here, I can view accounts and transactions. And so here, if I were to search, it says no gift cards. What am I under? One second here. Okay, so there was an issue with the account that I was logged into. But here we can see these are the gift cards that have been purchased. When I look here, it's going to show the account number, the description of that gift card, and the purchase date, as well as the remaining balance here. So if I click this three dot menu and I click details, I can see that they used this gift card. If I click the plus sign, I can see what they purchased with it. From here, I can also reload this gift card. So I could put $25 here and click reload. And that's going to add $25 to that gift card. So in that case, if you were taking payment outside of DoubleKnot, maybe they dropped cash off to have that reloaded or something along those lines, and the money doesn't actually flow through DoubleKnot, you can reload that gift card there. If we come in here to issue gift card, you can create a brand new gift card here. So the purchase wasn't actually done in DoubleKnot, so there's no money changing hands through the system, but I can give it an account number. And I can say this is worth $100 and give it a description and click issue. So one thing on this is not going to send them a receipt with that gift card or anything like that. But now if I come back and I look at all my gift cards, I see that $100 gift card that I just created. You can reload gift cards through here as well. So sort of looking at all of the gift cards and then reloading, or clicking this reload feature. And here you would type in their card number, their gift card number, and then enter an amount and click reload. And then lastly, checking the balance of a gift card. So here, if you enter an account number, it'll tell you what the current balance is. So I just got a question, is this solely a digital gift certificate, or is there an option for a physical card to be sent to the purchaser or organization? So this is all digital gift certificates. So there's no card that can be swiped. All right, so what other questions on gift cards? Well, if this is something that interests you, definitely reach out to support at DoubleKnot if you have any further questions on gift cards or if you need that to get set up. So I did get a couple more questions here. So gift cards are transferable. Yes, so someone could could purchase a gift card and get that letter and then mail that off or email that off to, maybe it's a grandparent purchasing something for their grandkid. They could definitely, pass that document along as a gift that way. And then can we set a minimum amount that the card can be loaded for? So yeah, when you create that product, if you set an amount there, essentially that's how much the gift card is worth. So if you didn't set anything lower than like $10, then there wouldn't be a way for someone to actually purchase it for less than $10. Now, if you came in on the back end here, then yes, you could issue a gift card lower than that. So can gift cards be customized for an amount the purchaser would like? Not online. So if they were at the register, you would be able to customize that amount for them, but they wouldn't be able to do that online. And in terms of how does a user check the balance, currently they would need to reach out to you or someone at your staff that can come in here and check the balance of that gift card. All right. So next here we have using SalesStation for event check-in, payments, and donations. So SalesStation is a feature within DoubleKnot that is available to all of our customers. The one caveat to that is if you want to use hardware with your sales station, a receipt printer, cash drawer, things like that, that would be an update to your subscription. So if that's the case, if you look at this and you think, hey, maybe we can use this as a full POS system, definitely reach out to support at Double Knot. We can have those discussions there. But sort of what we call the mobile version of SalesStation, where you use an iPad and the SalesStation app and a credit card swiper, that is available for everyone. So if we come into SalesStation and I click cash register, the first thing here is checking people into events. So if you have the barcode scanner and you've issued tickets, you could scan their ticket and it's going to pop up prompting you to check them into this event. If you don't have that, you can click this bottom left button and go to search orders. And you can search by the person's name, or if they have their receipt or anything like that, you could search by registration number or order number. You can click search here. And so let's see. Here we have Day Camp 2020. So if we wanted to check them in, I could click check in here and I can choose which person from their registration needs to be checked in. But also kind of feeding into the next piece, taking payment. So you'll notice that they have a balance here. So if I click pay, it'll show that they've already paid $5 of this, but they still owe $5. So if I click charge, and then we just say, they paid $5 cash, it'll then prompt me to check them in. So I can click check in here, and that will also check them in. So there's sort of two options. If they're paid in full, you can just use the check-in piece. If they do have a balance due and you want to go ahead and collect that at the time of check-in, when you click pay and then charge and you fill out their purchaser information, whether they're paying by cash, check, credit card, whatever that may be, it'll then prompt you to check them into the event. So also through SalesStation, you can sell store products, you can sell event registrations, you can even come in here, and if we sort of go through that same product process and we search for Bob Davis, and we have that Day Camp 2020, let's say they originally registered 2, but they brought a third person, and that's something you can handle more people. We can click update on this, and I have the ability to customize or make edits to their registration. So they left off a child, so we're going to add that child in. We can continue, and then I can charge them. So anything you build within Double Knot can actually be sold through SalesStation. So it is a pretty versatile tool. So we have our gift card sales here, any products that you have built. If we click this middle option here, we can click today, which would show us a list of any events that are taking place today. We can take donations through SalesStation. So one thing here, I do have this donate now button as a button. If I click that, I can then change the donation. And if someone wanted to give $100, I could click add and then charge them for that. And so one thing, since this one's not really connected to a receipt printer or a cash drawer, one thing that you can enable on SalesStation, if we just take a quick second to look at manage register keys. If I switch to that station, you can prompt the system to show the receipt page. And what this gives you the ability to do is text or email them a receipt. So if we change that there'll be a new screen we'll see soon. Also, you can edit these buttons. So we can change the color of the buttons as well as the color of the text. So if I save that and we click done, if we go back into our register, we see donate is a new color. If I click that and change donation and we do $10 and add, if we charge for this receipt page that's going to come up here gives me the ability to type in a phone number or an email address to send this receipt to the user. Any questions on those items or anything else you'd like to see in SalesStation? All right, so sort of the last piece is using SalesStation back of house. So we do have some organizations that have started to keep an iPad, maybe it's in the mailroom, maybe it's in the accounting department. And when they're receiving offline checks, so if they have events where you can pay online or you can mail in a check, they're keeping this iPad up and coming in, they receive payment for an order. You can come in here and search for that order. If they need to make any updates to it, as I showed earlier, you can do that. So not necessarily customer facing, but if someone sent in a check, and let's see, I'm just going to update this really quickly. So there's a balance due. So let's look and see what other orders we have here. Okay, so I did just get a question on what the process is for scanning tickets. So if you have the scanner, the Bluetooth scanner that connects to the iPad, you can scan the ticket and it pops up, prompts you to check in. But if you don't have that scanner, it is looking up, so typing and searching manually through the SalesStation. But I will point out, if all you're doing, let's say the event requires payment in full, I would recommend downloading the Double Knot Check-In app, and that utilizes the camera from the iPad or an iPhone, so only iOS devices here. That utilizes your camera to be able to scan those tickets and check those people in. So if you're not doing anything with payment, definitely recommend using that Double Knot Check-In app. Okay, so here's one with a balance. So let's say I received a check in the mail and I have my iPad here. One thing I can do is I can click pay. And so they send in a check. If I click charge here, I can choose this other payment option of the check, and I can enter in the amount of 110 and the check number. So let's just say check number 1234, and I can click tender. And then this gives me the option of actually sending them a receipt right away. So if I were to be using this this SalesStation system back of house, I can enter in those checks that I'm receiving and send their receipt right away to the customer. All right. What questions do you have about SalesStation or gift cards as we wrap up here? So one thing, since I did just mention this, the mobile check-in app, so we do have a page listing out sort of how to download, how to configure this. So if you do want to take a look at the Double Knot Check-In app, if you can't find this check-in page, definitely send an email into support, and we can send you the link to this page to get you going on Double Knot Check-In. All right, are there any last questions here? All right, so if you do have any questions, if any questions come up, definitely send an email to support@doublenot.com. If you want to look into any of this a little more in depth, definitely reach out as well, and one of us can have a meeting with you in order to get you set up on gift cards, or if you want to explore SalesStation a little bit more, definitely send us an email and we will get a meeting together. Thank you all for your time, and definitely let us know if you have any questions.